Love that wine. I heard that you asked like a super funny, handsome dentist to submit some things for this book. Who else is in this book with some implant cases?
I mean, there's a lot of high-end cosmetic dentists. I mean, can I remember any of their names right now?
I wonder if there's anything I could do to help you guys pay more attention to me. So I'm just going to randomly hold Tilly from Philly here and wonder if maybe, just maybe, holding a dog will help me get more attention from you guys. It's Paul, Dr. Nacho Goodman. I'm here on a Sunday working with Tilly from Philly, and I wanted to share with you, would you like me to help you and your team? Help patients say yes to more treatment. Help make the money conversation less awkward. Help have more fun and feel less weird when sharing with patients that dental treatment costs $12,452. The answer to that is yes. Just text yes to 215-543-6454. I've developed a customized training program on patient communication, reviewing financial plans with patients, how to figure out how to help patients move forward with the care that will benefit them. I don't say need, I say benefit. So if this sounds like you, just text yes to 215-543-6454. Now, Tilly was just weighed at the vet yesterday. She's 28 pounds. This is pretty impressive. If you would like an example video of what I do with my amazing office manager and how I just printed out our production sheets for the past decade, how we've helped patients say yes to millions of dollars in dental care, just text words to 215-543-6454. We'll text you back that free. Welcome everyone to AMA Ask Me Anything about my experience dropping dental insurance. Is Paul Dr. Nacho Goodman. I'm here to answer your questions, so I'd love if you put them in the Q&A section. Do not put them in the chat, put them in the Q&A section. This is for you. I'm going to go over common questions I do get, but if you've taken the time to watch in on Zoom with me, I would love to answer your specific question, because dealing with dental insurance in or out of network is difficult. Let's go to the Wicked Witch of dental insurance to find out more.
Oh no, it's the Wicked Witch of dental insurance.
I'm going to reduce all of your fees.
But it costs more to run a practice.
I don't care. Ha 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 ha.
So the Wicked Witch of dental insurance is not very nice, and that was one of
Oh,
the
no.
main reasons why our practice shifted status. One of my tips is be proactive, not reactive. Do not look at one bad fee schedule and say, now I'm going to drop all my dental insurance plans. That can be very dangerous. Dropping insurance can be dangerous. Participating with dental insurance can be dangerous. I'm not here to recommend you drop all of your plans. I think that's illegal anyway. I'm not here to recommend you, make a recommendation for you to sign up for more plans. I'm here to recommend making a plan about your plan. That treatment plan's your happiness, how you feel as a dentist and human. But you're here, you're watching in. If you're watching in on demand, I want to share with you ATQ, ask the question, go to that Q&A. I'm going to play a video about why dropping dental insurance can be stressful, can be dangerous. But if you're sitting here watching, and I'm so impressed how many people are watching in here on a Tuesday night. So if you're watching in, ask it in the Q&A. If you're watching on demand later, email your question to salsa@dentalnachos.com. I would love to answer your specific questions. So I'm going to share a video here of things you should most definitely be thinking about as a dentist, an associate, a dental student, someone who works in a dental office. While we're watching this video, I would love if you put in the chat a question you have about insurance participation, dropping insurance, signing up for insurance. Will patients leave? How do you explain it to patients? I'll be happy to go over all of those things with you. So just drop them in the Q&A while I show you this video. And as you're sitting here, if you text the word insurance to 215-543-6454, if you text the word insurance to 215-543-6454, you will get back a video series for free, an example of a letter we sent to patients when we shifted status, not dropped our participation with Spoiled Guac PPO. That's my evergreen name for a dental insurance plan, because if you shift status, even if you're a network with 15 plans, you might shift status with one, patients are going to ask questions. So I put together a video series so my team would feel comfortable and confident and caring answering those questions, and also an example letter. So if you would like that, just text the word insurance to 215-543-6454. Yes, it can be dangerous to drop insurance plans in your dental practice without a plan. You know what's also dangerous? Accepting and participating with dental insurance plans without a plan. Super confusing, I know. So in this video, I'm going to share with you strategies for success for you, strategies to maximize your happiness, and why both dropping dental insurance plans and signing up for plans can be dangerous. If you only want to watch the first 15 seconds of this video, you can text insurance to 215-543-6454, and you will get back videos from me on how to train yourself and your team to talk about dental insurance in your practice, whether you are totally fee for service, totally out of network, or totally love PPOs. My dream was to play professional basketball. That dream did not come true, not even close. So I guess my new dream is to help people across this country, maybe in other countries too, but I know dental insurance is different there, understand how dental insurance works. This is a tremendous passion of mine. Let me share. A few weeks ago, I was at the dog park with Tilly from Philly at 6 a.m. And there was a dog mom there, and she saw my nacho shirt. She says, you know what? My dentist of 30 years dropped my insurance. Not happy, aggressive. So this is a totally true story. How I was at the dog park with our golden doodle Tilly, and a mom saw my dental nacho shirt and said, my dentist dropped my insurance after 30 years, and I'm so upset. And I could have just said, okay, that's annoying, but instead I stood in there and I said this. So whether you are a dentist, an assistant, a team member, someone married to a dentist, someone who knows a dentist, someone who works with dentists, when patients get understandably frustrated that their dentist is no longer participating with their insurance, show empathy. Empathy plus enthusiasm equals more connectivity. E squared equals MC. Empathy plus enthusiasm equals more connectivity. So show empathy, but then reframe. And this is what I said at 6:10 a.m., my first coffee of the day. I'm having a conversation about dental insurance with someone who's not my patient, but I wanted to share with her why her dentist might have shifted status with this plan. I don't know her dentist, but let's see what I had to say. For 6 a.m. So I could have said, yeah, I know that's tough, and just gone back to looking at Tilly, but no, I want to stand in there and stand up for dentistry. So what I shared was, I totally get how that could be frustrating. Always show empathy. Empathy and enthusiasm improve connections. That's one of my things. E squared equals MC. Empathy plus enthusiasm equals maximum connectivity. So I said to this patient, I'd like to share something with you. Would you work at a job or work for a boss that paid you less each year? And that's it. Simple phrases. Would you work for a boss or a company that expected you to do the same amount of work and paid you less each year? Many dental insurance plans, not all, but many, are doing that to dentists by either not raising fees, or some are sending letters to dentists around the country, like the one I got in 2017, which started my journey towards becoming an out-of-network dentist, where Spool the Buck PPO said, hey, Paul, hey, Dr. Paul, hey, Dr. Jeff, you have been loyal providers for years, and as a thank you, we are going to reduce your fees next year. Think about that for a second. Whatever job, wherever you work, maybe you work, you might be retired, you might not be working yet, but think about a job you've had. Imagine if someone who paid you went to you said, we are going to pay you less. It's very difficult to deal with. And I'll share with you authentically, we accepted being paid less, and we tried to deal with it. And it wound up being very, very difficult. We're no longer in network with this plan, but it took us a few years to become out of network with them. So maybe you say to someone, hey, how would you like it if your boss started paying you less and paid you the same? It's just one way to reframe this conversation. Pause. When the person didn't say anything, that's what dental insurance, some plans, some of the major plans are doing to dentists. And at least she understood the challenges. I don't know if she's going to go in network or out of network, but I shared with her my golden nacho tip. Dental insurance is not really insurance. Dental insurance works more like a coupon that has benefits, but also a coupon that has restrictions, like blackout dates for airline miles, or restrictions at a store when you go to get your favorite brand, and they're like, that brand is not on sale. The store brand's on sale, but your brand that you want is not on sale. Have you ever experienced that? That's kind of how. So if you turn this webinar off right now and you never listen to me again for the rest of your life, at least you have learned this. Dental insurance works a lot like a coupon. Dental insurance is not really insurance. It's more like a coupon. One of those coupons that have blackout dates like airline miles, restrictions at your favorite store, we're going to do the best job possible to maximize the benefit of your coupon. You can say that in-network, out-of-network, totally out-of-network, totally fee-for-service. It's a myth. Fee-for-service dentists need to know about dental insurance because their patients are going to ask. We are now totally out-of-network after 15 years, and we get asked about it daily. As a reminder here, please feel free to ask any questions you would like in the chat about my experience shifting status dental insurance plans. I will be glad to share that with you. As mentioned before, if you text the word insurance to 215-543-6454, we will get back free training videos for you and your team about how I instructed, led, role modeled for my team how to talk to patients when they were frustrated we were no longer in network with their plan. And you will get an example letter for shifting status. So shifting status doesn't mean not being in network with any insurance plan. You could be in network with 10 and you decide that you don't want to be in network with 2 of them. You're going to need to communicate that to your patients. Insurance works, but in our practice, we're going to do the best job possible to maximize the benefit of your coupon. If you would like to have me train your team and you to have these difficult insurance conversations in and out of network, we have an opportunity for you to do just that. Text talk to 215-543-6454, and you'll be given an option of how you can get me to train your team in a personalized Zoom session on how to have these difficult conversations. If you would like to get a taste test of how I do this, text insurance to 215-543-6454, and you're going to get back videos and an example letter for informational purposes only. I am not here to recommend dropping all of your plans. I think that's illegal. But I'm also not here to recommend signing up for plans. I also don't think that is a good idea. What I'm here to recommend is make a plan about your plans. If you're going to sign up for plans, make sure. So as I said before, please feel free to ask me questions throughout this time. I'll be glad to answer them for you. So what were some of the reasons we shifted status with dental insurance plans? And we did not do it all at once. We were proactive instead of reactive. And it's still scary and it's still stressful because patients may leave your practice. We're going to get to that in a minute. But one of the challenges for our practice was we were getting paid less or the same for work that costs more to deliver. I liken it to eating ice cream at the gym. I like eating ice cream, but if I go to the gym to get in shape and I take a pint of Jenny's, one of our newest favorite ice creams, Brambleberry, highly recommend it, to the gym, I may burn 300 calories. But if I eat 350 calories, I am not going to make progress. And I felt like that was happening with some of our insurance plans. And you guys know the concerns of being in network. When you're in network, one of the concerns are you don't have total control over what you can charge your patients. And there's also restrictions inside of plans that can be very confusing. Highly recommend that book by my friend and Nacho sponsor, Dr. Travis Campbell, and his publisher. If you want that book by Dr. Travis Campbell, which will help you in or out of network and a discount on it, just text Travis to 215-543-6454. One of the rewards of being in network is sometimes patients just come to you because they take their insurance. So you get a stream of new patients for being in an insurance plan. That is one of the rewards of being in network. Concerns of being out of network. Concerns of being out of network is people will call your office and say, do you accept my insurance? And we are honest with them how their insurance works. We do not mislead them. At the end of the day, they can utilize their insurance like a coupon, but we will not reduce our fees for their insurance plan. And some patients do not want to consider that, just like the mom at that dog park. And she left, well, she was on her way to leave her dentist. I wasn't sure if she left her yet. Some of the rewards of being out of network: total control over what you can charge patients, no restrictions on what you do with regard to some of the highly complex dental insurance plans. Some of these phrases you may hear: fee for service, out of network, or PPO. Fee for service, I liken to my awesome friend, Dr. Todd Fleischman, who is speaking at our upcoming event. You can watch that on demand. You can come in person and you can buy the recordings after the show. Just text DEAL to 215-543-6454. Dr. Todd's going to be talking about the rewards and challenges of running a fee for service practice. His patients pay before treatment. His patients pay and they get reimbursed by their dental insurance plan separately. Out of network is the office that I am a part of with my awesome brother, Dr. Jeff Goodman, and our amazing team led by Kate, our patient care coordinator, who may be on here listening. So out of network means that we do not reduce our fees for dental insurance plans. People can use it like a coupon, but we do not require everyone to pay ahead of time. People will get a cleaning and we will wait for their insurance to pay for the cleaning and then to pay the balance. So to me, that is the difference between out of network and fee for service. And PPO It means that you accept insurance plans that restrict your fees and also can restrict what you can and can't do and have coverage on for patients. Any questions on those definitions? I would love to answer them for you. So some questions people ask: will patients leave? Yes, some patients will leave. No matter what you say, no matter how nice you are, no matter how well you explain it, some will leave. What I encourage you to do is get ahead of this and create a plan of verbal skills of how you will communicate to patients these changes. We've done it by telling them when they came in for hygiene visits. We've done it through letters. We've done it through emails. We've done it through text messages. Why did we shift status with dental insurance plans? Because we no longer wanted to have our fees controlled by anyone else but us. I'm not recommending you drop plans. I'm not recommending you sign up for plans. I'm recommending you make a plan about your plan. We do have sponsors inside of our group who've done amazing work in helping dentists get higher fees, negotiating fees for them. If you would like to reach out to us to know who those sponsors are, you can email salsa@dentalnachos.com, or you can text PPO to 215-543-6454. They will text you back how you can work with one of these companies. I worked with one of them and my brother years ago. It was a one-person company, and he was able to get us higher fees from an insurance company we were not in network with. So we signed up to be a network for a few years, and it worked out pretty well. We're not in network with that plan anymore, but I'm glad we did that at this time. My goal is to give you information, education, ways to think about your treatment plan to be successful, both in and out of network. How do you tell your team? Make sure you tell your team, because they're going to get a lot of confused and conflict-oriented conversations. Explain your why to your team. Give them verbal scripts, give them videos, give them talking points they can reference, like dental insurance is a coupon. And also one of the ones that I use when people have said to us after 20 years, why are you not in network with my dental insurance plan anymore? Simple as, we do not want your dental insurance to have a seat at the table when making the best decisions about your teeth. So I'll say that again. It's a simple phrase. When someone says, why are you not in network? Why are you dropping a plan? Why is dental insurance challenging? We do not want your dental insurance to have a seat at the table when making the best decisions about your teeth. We are glad for you to use it like a coupon. When is up to you, and make a plan. Talk to your accountant, talk to your financial planner. Look at the statistics of your practice. This was a process for us. This didn't happen overnight. We marketed more for the procedures that we wanted to do in our practice, dental implants, before we made this shift. I will share that now that we've made the shift, it's still stressful. It's still scary. I'm glad that we've done it. Often at times, initially, it's for your morale. It can have a short-term impact on you making less money because your patient volume is less and the practice is used to running on that insurance schedule. I highly recommend you build a team of people to help you make the best decisions for your dental life, both inside and outside the operatory. And this is one of the times to build a team of people who do this all the time. And I said, don't drop plans, don't sign up for plans, make a treatment plan about plans to maximize your happiness. When doing this, a menu of awesomeness to help you do more patient-centered care, make more money, and work less are the same. So that's my goal. Do more patient-centered care. Help more patients in the way we want to help them. Maybe it's dental implants, maybe it's comprehensive dentistry, maybe for you it's sleep apnea, maybe for you it's clear aligners. But what is the patient-centered care want to do? It's always patients first, profit second. Patients first, profit second. But the reason why profit is a close second, and I don't know if I'm an economic genius, but are you ready for this? I don't know if I'm an economic genius. You cannot help any patients if your practice goes out of business. It's going to be very difficult to help patients if you do not have a practice that stays in business. And if the practice leader, the practice team is demoralized by lower profit, working harder for less money, that's going to be a problem. So maybe there's an opportunity for you to work less or the same, do more of the care you want, and make more money. But what are the assets? How can you do that? Anyone here want to raise their hand and say, I would like to learn to do that. I would like to learn how to do more of what I like to do, help more of the patients the way I want to help them, make more money, and work less or the same. So if you're on board with that, here are some ways to do that. One, membership clubs. I wish I did them sooner. We have multiple sponsors. You can text club to 215-798-9897. Whether you DIY it, which is not what I do, I use a company to do this, or work with a company, membership clubs are an amazing way to create awesome relationships with your patients, bond together with your patients, help them get the care that they need and will benefit from. Highly recommend it. Patient protection plans, text warranty. You're going to see a special video from a very special person at the end of this about Dental Warranty, total nacho sponsor. I wish I'd used them earlier. It's a way for you to offer protection on the work you do to patients. If something goes wrong, they're able to protect it. They break a crown. They eat something like a Jolly Rancher, even though they're not supposed to be eating Jolly Ranchers. Text warranty to 215-798-9897 to learn more. Every day, we use a yellow financial form to help us help patients say yes to millions of dollars of dental care. So if you would like to get our financial form, a copy of it, we'll be glad to text you. Just text form to 215-798-9897. And one of my favorite things to do is to make the money talk less awkward. Be confident, be caring. These conversations are challenging. Looking at someone and saying, the investment in your teeth is $22,500. That's tough, right? Nobody wants to get new teeth. They may need it. Nobody wants it. Do you want a new furnace? I don't want a new furnace, but I do need to heat the place where I live. So if you would like to make this conversation less awkward, text money to 215-798-9897 to learn how to have that talk in a confident and caring way. One of the things I recommend now is just take a screenshot of what we have here on the screen, and you are able to text these in at any time, at a time that's convenient for you. So you'll be able to take advantage of these. I would do the demos because there's someone here, I'm not sure she is on. I said, do the demo with one of these companies. And if you like it, we're going to move forward. If you can find a problem, we're not going to move forward. One of the things I like to do is personally train teams. So if you would like me to train your team personally on how to talk about treatment plan acceptance, financial decisions, and get amazing assets, I would be glad to do that. Just text yes to 215-543-6454. If you're looking to be a little more fee-for-service, like my friend Dr. Todd Fleischman, or totally fee-for-service, we put together an asset for you. Be going fee-for-service, that takes an entire system. You want to have a specific plan for success, a success plan. We have a resource for you to do that. Once again, not recommending you drop plans, not recommending you sign up for plans. I'm recommending you make a plan about your plan to maximize your happiness. What I would like to share here at the end, and you're welcome to still ask questions in the Q&A, is this is one of my favorite people on earth. She just had a birthday, Kate. We've worked together for over a decade at helping patients. We've collected millions of dollars of care. She runs our team. She's so amazing. And I said, Kate, would you please check out our sponsor, Dental Warranty? Please check out our sponsor, Dental Warranty, and see what you think of them. And if you can find a problem, I want to let me know, because I thought Dental Warranty, this protection plan for the care that we do, was truly amazing. So I said, Kate, go and see if you can find a problem about this. This is something I wish I used earlier in my career. If you're still watching in, please watch these 5 minutes. Dental Warranty is totally a sponsor, but they're totally awesome. So let's see Kate. Kate, who sat across from patients for over a decade with me, talking to them about care in their mouth, crowns, fillings, root canals, implants, and more. Let's see what she thinks of Dental Warranty.
So many times I come and I just put a new idea at the office. I say, we're doing it, right? But we did this one thing called Dental Warranty, and it's on our sheet now. So we bring this back, okay? Dental Warranty, totally not just sponsor, totally awesome, totally not just sponsor. They allow you to protect the care you offer to patients with a warranty. Very similar to kind of a phone warranty, right? If you had your phone in a bucket of rice, that means you were out too late at night, dropped it in a puddle, or worse, okay? And if you don't have the phone protection plan, you're worried. If you have it, you have the warranty on your phone, you're not worried. But I said, Kate, let's do Dental Warranty, right? For you and I have been sitting in your office so many times being like, should we, this treatment, the crown broke. It's one of my friends. Should we give him half back? This person's mad. Should we do it for the lab bill? Many of those conversations, right, Kate?
Yes.
Are those the fun conversations, like the cat one?
No.
They're conflict oriented. The patient has mismanaged expectations. So I want this pulled from this video. So I said to Kate, let's use Dental Warranty, okay? It allows the patient to purchase a protection plan where if anything happens to their care in the first 6 years, they will be able to get that cost replaced for that care, provided they come in for their hygiene visits. And it's like, let's say in the range of 10 to 15% of the treatment cost, right? So instead of something being $10,000 with a dental warranty, it's going to be like $11,500, okay? So I was like, Kate, I'm so excited for this. Let's do it. What'd you say?
Not so fast.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Not so fast, right? I just said good idea after good idea. So I said, you know what, Kate? We've been in this area. You go on the demo with dental warranty. And I want to share, because I know other people, you're pretty good at finding problems, right?
Yes.
You're pretty good at thinking something's going to go wrong.
Yes.
You're pretty good at being resistant to change, right? Check, check, check.
Yes.
I said, you go on the demo with dental warranty. 20-year office manager. Sometimes you tell some of these companies how their products work, right? Sometimes you ask questions to reps and they say, oh, Kate, I never thought of it that way, okay? So you went on the dental warranty demo. I said, okay, Kate, all I want you to do is do the demo and find one problem. What problems you find?
None.
None problems, Kate. So tell us why dental warranty, a problem finder, Kate, has none problems to you. Why on my treatment plan in yellow form, there is the opportunity to protect this for 6 years with dental warranty. Why do you think this is working out so well, or why are you proud to offer this to patients now?
Well, I think it's a great service to offer to our patients. And just like when people go and get Apple Care for their Apple products, I kind of use the same mentality when I present the treatment plan. This is your treatment plan, and here is the cost of it. And we do offer dental warranty, and it's included in the total cost. So I think that makes it a little bit easier for patients, because I tell them, Paul, this treatment plan comes with a 6-year dental warranty. Here is the cost for the warranty. And as long as you come in twice a year for your checkups, your treatment will be covered at 100% for 6 full years.
And our patients are embracing it. And if they don't want it, they don't have to get it. But here's the magic, Kate. It helps us be less annoyed and more profitable, because if I will talk to you, Kate, I'll be you, you be the patient. Hi, Kate, your crown is $2,000. It comes with a protection plan for 6 years. If it breaks, there's a cavity underneath it. The tooth underneath it breaks. You'll be able to protect the investment in it of your $2,000 with this dental warranty program. If you do not choose this and anything happens to this crown over the next 6 years, you would be responsible for paying in full. End of discussion.
Yeah.
And some patients decline the warranty, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if their filling or crown breaks in 4 years, we just go back to our notes and say it's at full cost because you declined the warranty.
Right.
So I think this is such a transformative thing for dentist team members and patients to do 2 things. 1, be way less annoyed. And 2, start to frame with patients dental work doesn't last forever, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you've walked into people with bridges who are like 80 years old. They've had it for 30 years. And they said, I thought this was permanent, right? I thought this, and you say, how many cars did you have in that time? So I'm so glad, Kate, that you shared that with us.
So as you can see from Kate, someone who has easy to find problems, she has found no problem with dental warranty. I so appreciate your time here. Really, truly enjoyed sharing with you my story about shifting status with dental insurance. Will I stay this way for the rest of my life? I don't know. Maybe there'll be some amazing insurance plan that pays more than our fee. Am I trending this way at the current time? Yes. Do I love membership clubs? Also, yes. Is it stressful to be in network? Yes. Is it stressful to be out of network? Yes. Can you be successful out of network? Yes. Can you be successful in network? Yes. My whole goal is to share with you, make a plan about your plans. What I am putting together with my amazing friends, Dr. Travis Campbell, Dr. Todd Fleisch, and myself, to talk about fee-for-service dentistry and building a team, de-annoyifying yourself with dental insurance, and how to have comfortable and competent conversations about financial investments, cost, and deconfusifying patients is so exciting to me. So I'm just going to play this video at the end. If you're here watching live, feel free to jump off. If you've heard this before, if you're here on demand, this is an amazing way right now for you to train yourself and your team to help more patients doing the care that you love, make more money, and work the less of the same hours. If you have any questions for me, please do not hesitate to reach out to me at dentalnachos.com. Dr. Nacho, you talk too fast. Paul, I have no idea what you're saying. Guac this, salsa that. So what I'm going to do for all of you right now is share with you what is the deal with the souvenir recordings for our event coming up in just 30 days or less. I'm going to share it. I'm going to explain it to you in the way, like my favorite movie, Philadelphia. explain it to you like a 4-year-old. I'm going to talk slow. I'm going to explain each point. And I apologize if I've confused you, because one of my friends out there, when I shared the link to get these souvenir recordings, said, Paul, this is too confusing to me. So I want to explain it to you like a 4-year-old. So first, what is the deal with the souvenir recordings? September 30th to October 1st in Center City, Philadelphia, we are hosting the Dental Nachos Increased Patient-Centered Care and Profitability Conference. Always most important to focus on patient-centered care. Do not mess up that order. Profitability is a close second. Why? Because if your dental office goes out of business, you cannot help anyone. If the dental practice owner and team are demoralized by reductions in what insurances pay, patients leaving your office because you go out of network, that can be so frustrating. I'm not recommending you go out of network. I'm not recommending you go in network with plans. I'm recommending you make a plan about your plans. So what is going to happen on Friday, September 30th and Saturday, October 1st? We're going to have 2 action-packed days of learning with the author of this insurance textbook, Dr. Travis Campbell. You can get this book from us at Dental Nachos with a coupon. It's one of our sponsors. So Dr. Travis Campbell's written this amazing book. I'm in this book too. He is going to be talking about how to get claims paid when they get denied, how to get things paid like that frustrating scaling and root planing and sometimes crowns, how to not get angry at dental insurance companies, but instead know how to play the game. Like my favorite game, basketball. I wanted to be a professional basketball player. If I was a professional basketball player for the 76ers, I would not be here doing this. But guess what? That dream failed miserably. But teaching dentists about how dental insurance really works, about patient-centered care is important, about how having difficult conversations about thousands of dollars using this simple yellow form that I use in my office. This simple form, the words I say with my patient care coordinator and front desk team, coupled with this form, has helped us get patients say yes to millions of dollars of treatment. Patient-centered care first, care that helps them chew and smile with confidence. Why am I so proud to sell things to patients? Because I always say to myself, is this going to help? Implants, crowns, fillings, whatever it is, yes, it's going to help. Then I'm proud to share and sell it. I am proud to help patients. I am proud to sell them things that they can purchase to help them chew and smile with confidence. I've been able to transform the lives of patients who say to me, Paul, I am so confident smiling now. I'm not embarrassed. I would do this again if I had to. So if you would like to know how I have those conversations, we're going to teach you that. And then Dr. Todd Fleischman, a totally fee-for-service dentist, a totally amazing dentist in person who's done COIS, who's done Spear, and has run a fee-for-service practice, is going to share with you strategies for success for being more fee-for-service. Maybe you want to have more fee-for-service patients. Maybe you're ready to be totally fee-for-service. Maybe you're totally in network, but just want to see what do fee-for-service dentists do that might be a little bit different. Do they see fewer patients? Do they wear fancy monogram scrubs? You're going to find out from Dr. Todd Fleischman. So we're going to record this entire thing. We're going to put the souvenir recordings together, and you can purchase these souvenir recordings. Why would you want to purchase these souvenir recordings? Why would you want to purchase this? Because this will help you help more patients make more money in the process without working more. That is one of the challenges of dentisting. Dentisting hours are dog-ear hours. Whether you work 28 hours, you don't want to work 29. Whether you work 25 hours, you want to work 30. Whether you work 40, you're not signing up for 42, because it is emotionally, spiritually, backally, physically exhausting to do full contact arts and crafts on patients that usually don't want to be there or pay for it. I know at times it can be very rewarding and we can transform people's lives, but dentistry can be amazing 1 minute and then super aggravating the next minute. So if you would like to help more patients, make more money without working more, this is going to help you. If you've made it this far and you want to text DEAL to 215-543-6454, we will text you back the best deal possible on this amazing learning experience. But I've broken down in simple 4-year-old menu fashion what is the deal with the recordings, what you're going to learn, and how you can reach out to us if you have any questions. So we talked about this being an amazing resource to watch, learn, and earn self-study CE after the show on improving patient-centered care. practice profitability, and team get alongness. Very important for the team to get along. Every single team out there. And teams are like families. You know what families do? They fight sometimes. You ever go to a beach house with your family for 2 weeks? Was there any fighting there? Like there was, but I don't call it fighting. I call it friction. So what's friction? What's toxicity? How do you get along with the team? What's friction? What's toxicity? Being in a close space, the dentisting circus, doing full contact arts and crafts, super normal to have friction. But how can you help your team get along more? Watching in live, this purchase is going to include a watch-in pass on the live stream. Get your team together on Zoom, in your office, in different places. Get snacks. Have a super awesome party watching in. When you watch in, whether you're live or in person, it's going to inspire you as a dentist, associate, team member, dental student to think more about your dentisting patient care first and profit second. But there's going to be so much information in 2 days. It's going to be impossible to remember it all. Write it down, figure out what to do. I have the same challenges. I went to see the amazing Dr. Travis Campbell in Atlanta, and I wanted to implement like 6 things that we did. And he talked about, I don't know if I even did 2, because you go back to your office and life happens. You go from an in-person C-course and say, I'm going to do all these things, and then someone calls out and the lab case is there and the patient says they hate their denture, and you're back in the circle of annoyance. Sometimes there's a circle of annoyance in dentistry. So what if you could get recordings to rewatch, to relearn, to truly take action and make things better? You got to rewatch it, relearn. It's the best thing you can do. You'll be able to focus on the details and tips you missed the first time. That is the value of souvenir recordings. You'll be able to focus on the details and the tips you missed the first time, whether it's code issues from Dr. Travis Campbell, whether it's communication strategies from me on explaining patient cost, whether it's Todd Fleischman's team building fee-for-service ways and how he and his team, when he goes to these C courses, Coy Spear, how does he come back and implement it, right? You go to a course, learn how to make fancy pasta, but how do you come back and get your team on board? These details are going to be in the recording. So if you're there and you missed it the first time, you're going to be able to rewatch it, relearn, and get these details so you can take action and do better. But also, you know who's going to miss this the first time? People who don't work in your office now. That's who's going to miss it. So not only can you train yourself and your team, you will also have these souvenir recordings to train and onboard new team members in the future. All of us struggle with keeping our teams together. Sometimes people leave for awesome reasons, like they want to be a sommelier in Napa, or they're going to go be a fitness coach, and you go, great for you. Now I don't have a front desk team member. Not great for me. Great for you, not great for me. Sometimes the best thing to happen to someone else is one of the most annoying things to happen to you. Hooray, I'm glad you're living your dream. Who is going to process the people at the front desk now? So if you would like to have these souvenir recordings to train and onboard new team members in the future, that is one of the values to do that. So to get the best deal possible, text deal to 215-798-9897 or visit dentalnachos.com. And I want to share one more thing with you about this before we go. If you guys have any questions, you can reach out to us at dentalnachos.com. And if you would like to learn about any of the upgrades that we have, the souvenir recordings and more, you are able to do that by texting TALK to 215-798-9897. So we have the souvenir recordings and the watch-in pass. That is our fundamental, awesome option for you to learn in the moment and also get souvenir recordings to train your team. But we've created upgraded options to our menu, coaching, one-on-one coaching for me, for you and your team, being able to ask Dr. Travis Campbell specific questions before and after the event. If you would like to see those upgrades to the options that we have, just text TALK to 215-798-9897. And as I talked before, my dream was to play in the NBA, but this backup dream of helping dentisting humans, LLL, that's pretty good too. What is LLL? I want to help you learn, laugh, and be less annoyed together. We can do it together. Take the time to invest in you. To get this best deal possible, just text DEAL to 215-798-9897 or visit dentalnachos.com. I've been a dental practice owner for 15 years. I've been dentisting for 20 years. The game is not easy. The game can be awesome, but it can also be annoying. And we've created something to help you do the 3 things I want all dentisting humans to do more of. Whether you're a dental practice owner, a dentist team member, a dental student, a dental associate, work in a dental office, no dental offices, a sponsor, work with dentists, here's what I hope you can do, and I know this will help. Increase success, decrease stress, and most of all, figure out that number one KPI, how to reduce that number one key practice indicator. Reduce the number of times you feel like crying inside a day.
So as we wrap up, please feel free to reach out to me with any question at salsa@dentalnachos.com. I use the theme of a basketball because dentisting is a game where you score points, you pass the ball to teams, sometimes you turn it over, you got to pick it up and keep playing. It can be super fun, it can be super awesome, it can be super aggravating, super annoying, it can be amazing, it can also be exhausting. And I'm here to help you with all of that. I'll leave this up at the end. We have those great free training resources on videos to help you with verbal skills for your team. And if you'd like a deal on to get the best deal possible on a training resource to increase treatment plan acceptance and decrease your discomfort, just text DEAL to 215-543-6454. Thanks so much for watching in with me.